Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, very excited for what I've got. So I've got the 034 Motorsports tune for the DSG and the transmission. I told myself I wouldn't do any power mods, but I've got some stuff planned. So I figured I'd start with the transmission tune and just go stage by stage and see, you can really feel the difference, I guess, between each mod you do. So we'll get started on that now. So this is what it comes with. So you've got your dongle. This is wireless, so it runs off Bluetooth, so you can just flash from your phone, which is pretty awesome. Also comes with a USB type C to type C and type A to type C cable. So if you want to flash with something like a laptop or something that can't connect wirelessly, then you've got that option. Pretty awesome. You can just flash with your phone. I find that pretty insane. Just yeah, even for power, like for ECU tunes, you can just flash more power on. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, we'll get started with that. I've heard great things drivability wise with the TCU tunes, so pretty keen to see how it is. I went with stage 2 for the TCU, and I'm planning to do 2+ for the ECU. As far as I'm aware, this should raise the launch control revs to 4K. I think right now it's 3.5 or so. And also removes the rev limiter in neutral. So I think you can actually bang it off red line, which I'll probably try not to do too often, but that is an option because it's got a soft limiter, which I only found out recently anyway. And it also increases, I think, clamping pressures and stuff like that. So it should shift more smoothly. But yeah, we'll find out. Let's get to flashing it. All you do is you plug in the dongle into the OBD2 port. As you can see, I've done that and the lights are flashing. Then you just go onto your phone or laptop, whatever. You get the app. So I've got it on my phone here. Just wait for that to boot up. And then as you can see, it will start to automatically connect to the dongle. There we go. So it'll connect to the, testing the connection to the transmission and the engine. And as you can see, no flash files have been flashed to this vehicle. And then, so now you go down to flashing. And as you can see, you've got the engine up here, which is, it's locked because I haven't bought it. But for the transmission, you click on that and it should automatically update to your account. Otherwise you might have to enter like a code. But as you can see, I've got stage 1 there and stage 2, or you can flash back to stock. So you go stage 2, and then you've got your 7,000 RPM shift and 4K launch control. And you can also do no manual upshift. If the car is stock, it would upshift into the next gear, obviously, but this would stop it doing that. So you will hit red line and you'd have to shift up manually and bang off red line. All right, so now I think you just select an option. So I'm gonna keep the manual upshift. And now just have to enter these details. And then so you just hit flash it, and then now it's warning me about low battery on my phone, but that's fine. I've got 30%. So I believe this takes about 5 to 20 minutes, so we'll just let this go. Also, you are meant to plug your car into a charger, I believe, while it's flashing, just in case it dies. You don't want it to brick your car because that's probably what would happen. However, I have left mine not on charge. It's risky, but my battery is fully good. And I just came back from a long drive, so it's fully charged up. Should be fine, fingers crossed. All right, so it has just finished. It's saying, please turn the ignition off, then press OK. So we'll do that. So now it says, please turn the ignition on, then press OK. So it's just cycling the ignition. It's on now, press OK. Oh, and I've just got an email saying flash successful, so sweet. Flash completed successfully. Total time, 4 minutes 43, so super quick, not even 5 minutes. I find that crazy that you can just do it from home on your phone that quickly. But yeah, we'll go for a drive now and check it out. I'm pretty excited, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, first impressions are, it's so smooth now. Just driving, usually from like low pickup, especially when the car's cold, it used to be super jittery, and I just thought that was a DCT thing, or DSG thing, whatever you want to call it. This is my first car with a dual clutch. But wow, like it's so different. It holds onto gears a little bit longer too. Like it won't shift into sixth at like 50 or 60 like it used to. Eventually it still does pick it, but it won't go there while you're still sort of accelerating slowly. But man, like first impressions, it's so smooth. Like, I'll show you now. I'm coming to a stop. So it used to be super jittery if I was like accelerating slowly like that. But wow, it's just so smooth. Like you can barely tell it's shift. You can't tell anymore when it's shifting gear. So before you could tell when it was going up a gear or down a gear. Now it's honestly just like a constant linear thing. It's pretty awesome. Drivability wise, like the improvement's 100% there. We'll check some launches and see how the launches go, but so far I'm pretty happy. The other really cool things I forgot to mention is, so with the dongle, you can put all this stuff on your phone. That's why I wanted the app to work on here. I did get the app, but it doesn't connect. But you've got all these gauges, so you can pull up boost temps and air intake temps, and here it's even got your knock per cylinder, and then boost and air intake temp on the last slide. But you can customize this as well. I think you can change which ones are on each page. But yeah, pretty sick little cool extra feature with the dongle. Alright, it is raining now, but I figured I'd do a launch. I wanted to do a comparison of stock versus flashed. I'm not sure if it will be much of a difference. I imagine most of the difference would be due to the rev limiter at launch, but I thought I'd do one anyway. Maybe I'll only do it one for now, just to see, because it's wet. So probably might even be slower with higher revs in the wet, but we'll do one just to see, and then maybe I'll come back and do some in the dry another day. But here we go. Oh yeah, it's way higher rev. Wow, okay. Ready? Let's go. Wow. That feels very quick. It feels very fast. The launch is a lot harder now than it used to be. It definitely launches harder. Wow, that was awesome. But I'll see how quick that was to 100 when I play back the video. Might be slower though, just because there was definitely some wheel spin there, and it's got some pretty cheapo tires on. But yeah, I'll hopefully do something in the dry another day and compare it. But that was, yeah, a launch for now.